read him long paper, we look him long TV, we hear him long radio. All money come talking me, all lost him, Manam Island. Meeting him all boo-boo, meeting him all mama, na all pikinini, all sing one him long all leg kissing time to rule. Only calap long sip, only calap long speedboat, na go long bogia. Losing pelas is stop, that's the karama pinolgeta. All house puro, inogat mo garden, con peles tabele. Gudua, inakong waya, ibagara.
Manam Island, Manam Island, Medendipeles. Now you bagar up in this sore, now me karai long you. Manam Island, Medendipeles. Now you bagar up in this sore, now me karai long you.
Ever since that Christmas Day, when also our young sisters with the provincial leader visited the care centers and brought some medicines along for the sick people, ever since we have been in touch with the people. They felt freely towards us. They talked about their worries and about their problems in the care centers, and we lent them our ear and we helped where we could. But a big problem was also the children. There are many children and they couldn't be put into school. January is a month where schools prepare to open up again by the end of January, and the government promised that the children would be taken into schools, but nearby schools couldn't take the children in because they are full themselves. They are filled to capacity, and in other cases where they could have gone, the road is so long, 7, 8, 9, 10 kilometers, and the safety wouldn't allow it, even if they would travel so far. So we were very worried about the schools. And our principal, also an educator, he went around and seeing the urgent need just as we saw it, and he called the people, and with the people together we started to come up with a program for self-help. The people were ready to build the schools with temporary material, bush material. Also they don't have much because still they are in a strange land. They don't own anything, but they were willing to do things if we could provide them with tools and nails and stuff they need to put the buildings up, which we Holy Spirit sisters really promised to do because we got help from our own sisters here in New Guinea and also from Rome. Rome gave us immediately help to assist these people in their bad times. So we started out 2 weeks ago. We came together with the people, and 2 weeks ago we started out, and we gave them 2 weeks to build up the school, to start on the 7th of March with regular roll calls, so that the children would also afterwards get subsidies from the government. They are sitting in a school, they are eligible for subsidy, and the people could get the subsidy to continue with exercise books, with textbooks, with all things which we need in a school. The spirit of the people was absolutely fantastic. When they saw that we stood 100% behind them, they just went ahead like the fire in Manam.
Here we have the administration block. The block is a little bit too small. But otherwise, every day we have things coming in.
What you got in the box over
I got the
there?
tools inside here. We try to get
Can you
things,
take one
everything.
out?
Yeah.
And
No, sir. We have all this. The saws and the hammers and the knives and the planes and
where did you get this?
they are from the Holy Spirit sisters.
No, they got them last week.
They
eh?
got them last week.
Last week of
Yeah.
yes. Thank you very
So
much.
we distribute these ones, the stoves and the cooking utensils, the sewing pack.
Yes.
Oh, look at something, needles and you name them, the bolts and everything that we play right in Mogotagodan finish now. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But you know, the hopefulness will come, I think, 3-4 months time.
It's okay. Keep
But-
hoping. Keep hoping.
We are doing everything.
Emna. On Friday, the 4th of March, several of us went once again to the care center. We came from Alexishafen, brought some vegetables, sweet cut potatoes along, and wanted to see the people, also take some pictures and see what was going on. This was a good day because from Malala also the sisters and teachers came on the same day because this was a day where they were bringing the material. The first thing that greeted us there, the people of course, and many, many children. The children had a session or an informal session with the teacher under the tree, and as soon as that was finished, they were expected to carry the gravel, or the white sand, what they called it, but it was more stone than sand, in little bags, in little plastic bags or rice bags, even on little plates. The 3 and 4 years old even helped along. It was really touching to see it, but those many hands and feet were moving, and very soon one classroom was covered so that they would have dry ground to sit in. The next thing that struck us was a team that was there with a saws, with a chainsaws, and they were cutting the coconut stems into little seats so that every child could have a proper seat and a higher one to put the slate on. So they were making these 2 types of stems there, and they were working away full speed. It was good to see them working and explaining to us how much they had done already and what they were doing. Other men were sitting there weaving the leaves of the coconut palms, and these were going to be used for covering the roofs. I was told that every man was expected to weave 21 leaves. Then they were being placed in the sun, half dry, they were placed on the roof. We continued our walk and we saw the wells that were done, 2 drums on top of each other, and with a long stick they pulled out the water to wash themselves and to wash their clothing. But it was not for drinking. For drinking, they had to carry water from far away, which we later saw on the road, carrying the pots on their head. In the center, the next item that was moving was, they were telling us that they were about ready to cover one roof of a classroom. One was done already. And soon 20 young men were on one side of the roof, 20 on the other side, and just as many other young people down below, always handing 2 leaves, 2 long leaves out, which were placed next to each other. And we could visibly see how the roof was being taken shape. And it was wonderful to see that. The spirit was great, The cooperation was so great. There was an aid post, and people could receive their medicine now, which a few weeks ago, so many were sick and received no medicine. Now, after the government and we too had put a big amount of medicine into the aid posts, they received medicine. It was wonderful to see the progress.
As place long here, only like me plan mamas long stop one time all. all berata susah long big place, all babangawa na all place close to them Ambana, Sakupu na Wanam, and more line only. I'm a much long place tap one time more. Now only know make him sample something long, pretty mipla or barapi mipla, and mipla I'm much lost tap one time more. That's so long. Me play no pilima muscles and before me play stop island me play got walk lo make him get can something stop na live lo me play say go it me play say tomorrow by one him something then go also
mi play ting logo back tasol bless blo mi play bagarat on kita dino naplo this la yaro next year can by all DY one temol kai blo mi play by grow no guy. Ben pla staff long pla time ina pla mi pla se boss blo mi pla looking place blo mi pla alright o sabe blo government blo mi pla taso.